ここは任せて。ソニックブレード。ライオットスパー。
Most of us are well familiar with the Harry Potter series. It introduced us to a world of magic in our childhood, as we were charmed by the fantasy elements we've never seen before. It was our first taste of what a magic school is like and how the students go about their daily lives there. Similarly, there are many anime with a magic school where the characters indulge in a variety of activities. Everyone loves a fantasy world filled with magic, and this is exactly what these anime give us. On that note, we will be taking a look at the top 10 best anime with magic school in this video. So, without any further ado, let's jump into the list.
ちょっと待って、さっき炎って。爆発するようになってるの。
Number 10. LAPIS Relights. LAPIS Relights is a one-of-a-kind, slice-of-life magic school anime that combines two different anime genres, fantasy and idol. For those who don't know, idol anime are usually about a group of girls who form a musical band and aim to become the best idol group in Japan. However, there have been very few of these anime with a fantasy element so far. LAPIS Relights broke this unwritten rule and created an amazing story about girls living in a magic school dorm, whose aim is to become the best idols in their nation. Somehow, it is also linked to saving the lives of thousands of people, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. The first half of this series is simply about the main character enrolling in a magic high school and getting familiar with her new environment. This part is also the most entertaining segment of the series, as it introduces a wide range of magical powers and a whole bunch of interesting characters.
それで、今期も赤点だったら。みんなで仲良く退学。
Number 9. Knights and Magic. Knights and Magic is also an isekai anime, since the main character dies at the start of the story and gets reborn in the magical world of Fremavilla Kingdom. The kingdom is inhabited by ferocious beasts, and it is the job of the Silhouette Knights to keep them in check. In the new world, our protagonist belongs to a noble family and gets blessed with great magical powers. Thus, he starts going to Royal Lehyla Academy to bolster his magical powers and learn to control the Silhouette Knights with ultimate precision. He even decides to go one step further by starting to make his own Silhouette Knight, which has never been done for many centuries. Number 8. Trinity 7. A strange incident suddenly caused all the people of Arata Kasuga's town to disappear. It was deemed the breakdown phenomenon, and was caused when the sun stopped shining. Arata's only hope was the grimoire left in his possession by his cousin, with which he reconstructed the world artificially. But trouble appears again in the form of Lilith Asami, who demands the grimoire from Arata. Instead of handing over the book, Arata decides to go to Royal Biblia Academy with Lilith, where he joins up with the members of Trinity 7 in order to prevent his hometown from being destroyed.
そりゃもうすごいっすよ。なんせ自分忍者っすから。暗殺からエロい忍法までなんだってこなすっすよ。こら。
何者だ。
サイト、そいつら泥棒よ。
Number 7. The Familiar of Zero. This anime mixes magical school with a bit of harem and ecchi genre. We put our focus on Louise, who attends the Tristan Academy. She is the focus of taunts in her school as she can't use her magic properly. During a summoning ritual, she messes everything up again, but to everyone's surprise, a boy named Saito Haraga is summoned. We later come to know that Saito has some connection to an extremely strong familiar called Gandalfer, which may just change Louise's miserable school life for the better.
俺は貴様のような安い女に興味はない。失せろ。
釣れないお方ですわ。
Number 6. Akashic records of bastard magic instructor. There are many magical schools spread throughout the empire of Alzano, but the most important of them is the Alzano Imperial Magic Academy. Young magical minds are nurtured in this academy to make them powerful magicians in the future. Sistine Feibel and Rumia Tingle are two friends who study at this academy. One day, a person named Glenn Radars is introduced to their lives, who replaces their favorite teacher. Glenn's lazy and laid-back personality does not rub off well on the students, as he finds himself at odds with them. But when a dark plot in the Empire begins to unravel itself, Glenn finds himself teaming up with Feibel and Tingle to get to the bottom of the situation. Number 5. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. Demons and magic go hand in hand. Especially so when the main character is a demon king. The Misfit of Demon King Academy is a story about a reincarnated demon king, Anos Voldegode, who finds that an imposter has taken his place as the demon king in history. Now, he has to go to the magic school meant for demons, and prove himself as the rightful demon king, and find the imposter. This anime is quite fun to watch since the MC is OP and dominates every difficult situation thrown at him.
まったく世話の焼けるやつらだ。
今の私はこの命すらお兄様からいただいたものだというのに。
Number 4. The Irregular at Magic High School. The Irregular at Magic High School is one of the more popular anime on this list, and it involves an overpowered main character. This story takes place at a time where magic and technology both exist together. Young magicians with potential attend a school where they are categorized as blooms and weeds. As you can already guess from the names, blooms are considered to be superior to weeds. Miyuki and Tatsuya Shiba come to First High School, where they become a bloom and weed, respectively. But despite becoming a weed, Tatsuya's skills catch everyone's attention as he becomes the first irregular in that school. But wait, that's not all. This anime has one of the best action sequences and plot twists in this genre. However, I admit that this show is kind of dialogue heavy at the start, which might not be very appealing for some of you. If you're still watching this video, I'm pretty sure you'll love the rest of my content as well. So I'd be super glad if you subscribe to my channel for more anime recommendations, top 10s and other anime rants. Now, coming back to the list. Number 3 is Tokyo Ravens. In Tokyo Ravens, we come to know of an ancient power known as Onmyoto magic. This was used during World War II by Japan, but they were ultimately defeated due to the Great Spiritual Disaster. Fast forward to the current time, and you will see that magic is now used in various fields for the benefit of people. Among them, there is a character named Harutora who can't use this magic, which bothers him a lot. He gets his golden chance to shine when an Onmyo agency member decides to perform the age-old experiment. This forces Harutora to join up with Natsume and stop Japan's downfall once again.
ずっと夏目ちゃんを守ってあげるよ。
イルマよ、両親は君の魂を我が輩に売り飛ばしたのだよ。
Number 2. Welcome to the Demon School, IRREGULAR. This is another great magic school anime, where the main character is adopted by a devil. IRREGULAR has to hide his identity and overcome a lot of obstacles, as he is the only human in the demon world. As a human, he does not have any magical powers. However, using a magical ring that the devil gave him, he is now the strongest demon in the Demon Academy. Not to mention, he might also be the candidate to become the next Demon Lord. While the plot might seem dark, the anime is pretty light-hearted and funny. Before we go to the #1 anime with Magic School, here are some noteworthy anime in this genre. Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero, ecchi anime with Magic School. Mahou Sensei Negima, anime where the MC is a magic school teacher. The Asterisk War, an anime about magic and war. The Daily Life of an Immortal King, a Chinese anime about an insanely OP MC. And finally, MAGI. MAGI is probably the best anime that involves magic, however, it is not completely about magic schools, so I haven't added it to this list. Number 1. Little Witch Academia. Shiny Chariot is an idol for witches all over the world. But as time changes, they get teased as being immature for obsessing over her. Etsuko Kagari is also her fan who refuses to diminish her admiration for Shiny Chariot, and starts her new life at Luna Nova Magical Academy. However, it is not the magical world that she thought it would be. She is also not that great at magic, which further makes her life miserable. Luckily for her, there is a threat of a dragon destroying their academy, and she can prove herself by protecting her academy from it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.